And welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be giving you guys a cut crease tutorial that works well for large eyes and every other shape eye. It's just that it's really hard to get a cut crease on large eyes, so I thought that I would show you guys on my large eyes. So this is the look that you're going to be getting today. It's a super pretty ombre kind of cut crease. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. It's very dramatic but neutral at the same time. So I would wear this out on a day-to-day basis, but it's also very good for going clubbing or something like that. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please subscribe for more videos if you haven't already, and let's just get started. Alright guys, so I started off just by placing some tape on my eyes to make sure that we're kind of staying clean and not doing anything too crazy. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to take an ink gold eyeshadow brush that's very dense and tight, and we're going to pick up a black shadow and we are going to start outlining the cut crease. And I'm just going to show you guys because it's not very easy to explain. So basically though, we start off like we're going to do a liner, and then we're going to wrap it around onto the crease of our eye. So it's pretty difficult with large eyes, but I'm going to try to show you how to do it. Go through on that same line, and I'm just going to darken it up a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with a very light kind of milky shade, and we're going to pat that all over the part of our eye that is left on the lid. I'm going to go ahead and start working in some of our other transition shades that we're going to be using. So I'm going to start with a nice kind of medium brown shade. Start working in a dark kind of maroon shade. I'm going to go back in and lighten up the inner corner with that same shade that we used in the beginning. Last but not least, we're going to go back and blacken up the outer wing. And just blend it all out and make sure that we are nice and blended. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. So what I'm going to do next, zoom in a little bit more camera. I am going to take a makeup wipe and I'm going to clean up the top. Just because this is not supposed to be smoked out on top like we usually do. We want this to be a nice cut crease, so I'm just going to kind of clean up the top of my crease area and make sure that that black is not traveling. Yeah. Little tip, if you have long nails, it's really easy to just kind of use your nail underneath the makeup wipe to get really clean marks. Yeah, that already makes such a big difference. Cleaning up is such an important part of makeup, and so is blending. It just makes the biggest difference. So you should be able to see the difference in how clean that is. Alright, now it is time to take the tape off. This is like the most exciting part. So another tip to take your tape off, blurry. Another tip when you're taking your tape off is to just kind of hold the skin tight up here at the top so that you're not going to ruin what you've done with the tape by like just going and your skin will like move. So just pull it tight and remove it. Pull it tight up at the top and feels so good taking that tape off. Okay, so I'm super happy with the way that the eyes came out. This is what they look like. They're just a really nice cut crease, and it's not easy to do with big eyes, but we did it. We did it. I'm in love with the way that they came out. So you see it's just a nice kind of cut crease, and then it blends nicely in with the other shades that we've got going on. I think that this is a beautiful look for just a dramatic but still neutral look. I love the way that it came out. I'm really happy with it. As you can see, I'm like super excited because cut creases are not easy to do. So Mama is proud of herself. So as you guys know, I like to bounce back and forth. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my face makeup before continuing on with the eyes. So I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And like I told you guys in my favorites video, I really love this because it's tiny And all I ever use, like this is probably even too much. So you can just get the sample size and that will be enough for you, most likely, because it goes so far, like it literally spreads all over your face. A little bit goes such a long way. And yeah, there's no way in hell that anyone needs to buy the huge bottle of that. There's just no way. So after I've got that all over my face, I am back to my trusty foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me. That's another thing. My favorites, I told you I was obsessed with the L'Oreal True Match, which is true, but I am back on the bandwagon of my Fit Me foundation. It's just nothing compares to this foundation. So I don't know, if you haven't tried it yet, you really need to try it because it's just such a freaking, well, I've been obsessed with this foundation for years, and of course there's like none left of this one. I'm getting tan, so I need to use the more tan ones now. I'm gonna have to go with 310. That's, I don't know, hopefully that matches my 315. I have another 315, but I'm too lazy to go get it. Hopefully this is good enough to match my skin tone today. Yeah, it looks like it should be. So I'm just gonna pop that all over my face. I don't know, I'm just forever obsessed with Maybelline Fit Me. I'm nothing but good things to say about it, honestly. And then such a good selection of colors, from light to dark. So, I don't know, it just gives you such good coverage too. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm obsessed with this foundation. Now we're gonna move on to concealer, and right now I have been using the NYX HD concealer again, which I used to be obsessed with back in the day. I'm not sure if I've been putting too much of it on, but it did give me a really bad white cast, so I think I like the Maybelline Fit Me better. But I'm gonna use this just because I have a new one and it needs to get used, and I still love it. It provides really, really high coverage, and I'm just gonna test it and see if it does like the white cast again, or if maybe I had just put too much on that night, which is totally a possibility because this stuff is so full coverage, you don't need a lot. Like, I'm probably putting too much on right now. But I'm just so obsessed with highlighting that, you know, can't help it. Yeah, if you're looking for a drugstore full coverage foundation, or concealer though, the NYX HD concealer is definitely an option for you. I'm gonna balance that out with my trusty beauty blender. That highlight though, okay. Now I'm gonna go in, if I can find them, take my NYX HD finishing powder. Maybe all the HD things by NYX combined are just giving me a white cast. And I'm gonna stomp out the creases under my eyes. And then I'm also gonna take it with a nice fluffy dome-shaped brush like this, and I'm just gonna set the rest of my face with that so that when I do my contouring in just a second, all my powders blend in nicely with each other. So there's that. Nice, quick, and simple, which I love. I really love the NYX face products and eye products and lip products. So I guess I'm just obsessed with NYX. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX contour kit, and I'm gonna start contouring my cheekers. You guys told me that you liked my talk-through videos, so that's why I'm doing it. And you better appreciate the fact that I talked through a cut crease tutorial. Even though I didn't really talk during it. But still, I was gonna film a voiceover for this, but you guys really, really told me that you prefer the talk-throughs, so I'm doing it for you. I love this contour kit. I'm so obsessed with it. Like I said, if you guys don't have the NYX contour kit, you really need to go get it. I mean, come on. It's literally the best. Literally. Like, look at that. Are you kidding me? Kidding me? It's amazing. I'm obsessed. Going back in with that same dome-shaped brush and the yellow shade in the kit. Popping it under the eyes. The lighting is being a little weird right now. Bear with me. And up the freaking, oh, why did I say that? Up the center of my face. I think I was trying to say like bridge and then I ended up saying frickin'. And just clean up here just a little bit. We don't want to get too intense with bakage or anything when we have such an intense eye, because that might make us look a little bit crazy. So now I'm going to coat my lashes with the Marc Jacobs Major Volume Mascara. And then we're going to pick our lashes. Decided to use my 615 lashes today, so that is what we're going to use. I know you guys are probably thinking, why aren't you using the 614s? Because, you know, we have the cut crease and the wing eye. You would think that I would want to use a kind of angled out lash, which is true, but I'm just so obsessed with the 615s, and I also kind of want to see what they would look like, because these are more like even, like the 614s flare out on the ends, which would be perfect for this eye look, but I'm just really curious to see what these look like. So if you want to do like a winged out lash, totally go for it. It'll look absolutely fantastic, but I just want to see how this looks. So I'm going to peel the glue off this lash, and then I'm going to put them on. Okay, so now that my lashes are on, I'm going to go back in with my little brush, and I'm just going to go over the lash band with that black shadow, and I'm going to fix this wing. It's completely optional if you want to smoke out your bottom lash line. Ugh, I don't think I'm going to, but if you want to, it'll look just as good. So now I'm going to go ahead and highlight my face. I'm going to be using the Jar Cosmetics Star Powder in Audrey. I'm doing that thing again where I keep facing away from you guys. I'm so bad, like I just want to keep talking even like while I'm going to like find a product, when I really need to like find the product and then come back and talk. So I'm sorry if that annoys you guys, but I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight the tops of my cheekbones and the center of my face. Alright guys, so the eyes are now finished, and this is what the finished result looks like. I'm super happy with the way that it came out. So moving on to lips, you can choose literally whatever lip color you want. I, of course, am going to be going with dark nude because I literally cannot freaking convince myself to wear anything else. So I think it would look really pretty with like a berry color though. So I'm going to line my lips. Fill them in with the NYX Lip Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in the shade Teddy. And it's just kind of like a dark nude.